it was pretty good. I gotta say, it's the right mindset. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Because we've seen upsets in the past, and oftentimes that's unfortunately how it goes. You get kind of an awesome game one, and then the upset doesn't continue, and then the upset is upset, and then the fans of the team who was supposed to upset are then upset.
Okay.
And it's very upsetting.
Great.
So what I'm saying is, they need to win 2 games, like he said.
That's really good, Trent. That's
Thank you.
Really, really good. No, I can dig it. And of course, like I think that we talk about kind of the young upstarts on this team. People think about it as a young team, but the reality is there are a couple of these like storied players, and of course their coach too, that's been around for freaking ever. I mean, this guy was back in 2014. We were watching Mariano under Papita. It was a different way back in the day. But now getting to see how they're going to handle this game number 2, and of course how Falcons are going to back up being in a position that they're not super used to. Losing games on land, or just in general, to be honest, as Mar already dropped down somewhat low. Look out, the sniper's coming. He's going to take you down, and bam. I tries the first one.
Now, Sniper's been getting a lot of hate around the old TI talent room. Every time I come into the room, I keep hearing people bemoaning the little creature because he's not doing too well. I think his win rate's not very high this tournament. I think at one point it was like 20% or something.
Right.
Despite him being in pretty much every game, it felt like when you turned on a screen. But this is the thing that support Sniper's probably best at in the entire game, is first blood.
Yes.
If you don't get first blood with this hero, it's GG. Like, you better be getting it by spending all your shrapnels.
You can see Skitter there on one side of the lane, but if you look a little bit further up that lane, you're going to see El Micho getting absolutely bullied by Snake King, since he is completely out of mana at this point in time. And Moo's also getting pushed back a little bit there by Crit. Got to be careful. It's not an easy time playing that one out. But yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, Sniper, once you've used all your shrapnel charges early on, you have no mana left, and you're just kind of running around as a little guy with some boots in the tangos. It's not great.
This was over.
No, he needs to be really careful versus Snake King too, because level 1 Clockwork is a beast, right? You just run at people with battery assault and you're trying to get as much as you possibly can. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite get that continued damage there into Vitally, so. El Micho also almost back up to 2 shrapnel charges here.
Okay.
Gonna be hard to get really aggressive with a Doom as his ally, though.
Well, and we were talking, the panel as I was looking at them, they kind of
admiring them even?
Exactly. They kind of looked like a group of people that were trying to convince themselves that this was a good draft from Falcons. Because I don't know, I wasn't a full believer. There was a lot of like kind of weird things that felt like it went on with it. How are you feeling about the 2 drafts?
By the end of it, it kind of feels similar to game 1, where I feel like Beast Coast have the better draft. I liked Falcons a little bit better in game 1. Again, I'm favoring Beast Coast draft here. Just once more, looks a little bit easier to play. They have the actual core Wind Ranger. Feels pretty good. You get those items, and you know things are going to be all right for you. They have the Doom this time, which didn't work out very well for Falcons, but there's a lot of pressure on Lumpy to be the one who makes the moves. I think that was the thing that I was looking for the most, was this last pick that we're going to go for Beast Coast. Like, because you had the Puck ban, you have the Storm ban, and so you have a couple other heroes that can sort of fulfill that tempo role. And I will say a lot of them have a harder time doing it. That does include Tiny. So I think if it's anyone who has this pressure to make sure it is a good game for Beast Coast, it probably is Lumpy.
Well, we'll see if he's able to make good use of it indeed and have himself an okay time out of that mid as the lane goes on and on. But at least at this early going, you can see Monkey King having a great time of it. 15-5 versus the 9-1 on the Tiny. And of course, that was that last pick like we're talking about. So
yeah.
You're anticipating this.
Yeah, and Malrine doing very, very well here. Like, he's probably the hero I like the most in their draft. Like, throughout most of the draft, I was kind of hurting. Like, it is a strong duo, like Clockwork Razor, but it's Razor, you know?
Right.
He's not the most confidence-inspiring hero here.
Ooh, Fairy Fire living. Show getting in there. Yeah, and I think that there's also something to be said for like maybe like a little bit of overlap in terms of what the heroes are doing, and are they going to have the damage that they need coming out of these supports to really come away with the mid-game team fights that we're anticipating, as they were able to proc the Jingu there. Could be a bit of a concern for them as the game goes on. So Micho, some trees right by Snake King there. Do they manage to find him? He's hiding out in his grove. Now they see him.
Almisha's doing a really good job of not like panic shrapneling. Because one of the best feelings versus support snipers when you get him to waste a shrapnel.
Oh yeah. Look at this though, man. Skinner taking a ton of damage and completely forced out from under their tower. In spite of that, still having a very good lane. 17 and 5 on that Razor. They're coming out a little bit ahead in all of their lanes.
Kind of scary here, but it is constant pressure from the sniper. But yeah, as you can see, it's just hard to get that final kill because Doom doesn't really offer anything in that regard, especially before you have any of your creep abilities because we often don't see the Devour very early anymore.
Nice glyph there. That is going to be annoying for Lumpy.
Lumpy's having a bad time.
This is
15 denies.
Oh God, run! He's coming for you. Look at that courier. It's terrifying. God, that is really annoying to deal with.
And he can't even like grab the wave or anything either.
But this is pretty nice as they chase down the Razor all the way under. Is he gonna live? No. Tally manages to find that kill. Misho is going to die, but now the movement comes in from Crit. Seeing if they can get a little bit of counterplay, and indeed they will be able to. 2-for-1 trade. So they manage to take down that Doom.
Yeah, but it does cost them their Razors. So already a hero who you're kind of hoping to win this lane, right? Like that was the whole idea of this draft. You saw Doom, you took the Razor. And also a hero that doesn't do that well when behind. You know, you hate seeing the Razor as like the lowest core on net worth.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough series so far for Skeeter. Not having the type of start that he's wanted. See if he can pull it back together here. Now they are going to make the move up, and this is a key kill. So good rotations coming in from Falcons to get the punish. That is what you get for getting a bottle refill there. Although he does manage to get a return kill on the Snake King.
And part of this and why this is able to occur is because you have this matchup of the Centaur War Runner versus the Wind Ranger, which every team has been exploring and just building upon because you know that you don't need help. Amar can just be up here and he will not die. There's just no way, right? Like Crit should be completely free to roam, to go recover these other lanes, and Snapfire is one of the best heroes at making those rotations because of the cookie. And the ridiculous facet, of course, of full bore.
Right, this is where the value came in their draft and things looked very, very nice. And part of what, you know, the Centaur pick, like you said, is just so valuable.
Okay, does he die here? 1600 HP.
Well, it's not looking like it yet, although the rotation's coming in. I mean, if you pick this hero to survive and he ends up dying, that's very bad. Avalanche done.
Yep.
I got the kill.
Couldn't close the distance. Get far enough away for that not to occur. Very well done.
Marine, level 6. Ready with the Wukong's 7-minute mark coming in. And it
looking to dance his way there in the trees.
Like, yeah. Snake King.
He's coming.
Moving forward. The tally's there. Oh, and he's just going to get pushed and pummeled around a little bit. Does not want to die, but will. In the meantime, though, they weren't quite able to take the other one away either. Crit with the quicker fingers onto Moose and a cookie in hand. So double Wisdom Rune going their way. 2
kills and 2 Wisdom Runes?
Yeah, that's rough.
That's a 7-minute disaster right there. That is not 7 minutes in heaven. That's 7 minutes of hell.
It's just nothing good. Man, Tiny is so far behind right now. Doom comes in, not again. Bro, not again. Malrine is just all over him right now. What a sick play as they are just abusing this Doom. That is nuts.
Yeah, that's a bad time.
El Misho.
Oh, they're not done.
Yeah, he can't really do much to help here. He is mega dead. They're like, yeah, there's a ward up there. Surely, it's no ward. It's just a Monkey King.
Yeah. Razor is no longer behind. He is catching up to this Wind Ranger. He was like 600 gold behind before. Now they're almost neck and neck.
Yeah,
so many rotations to help out.
And Amar comes, steals the regen rune away from Lumpy. He just wants to be able to play the game. And it's going to be a while. I mean, this is lane bleed all over the place. It's a 2,000 gold lead for Falcons, and this is much more what we're anticipating out of this squad coming into the games today. It's level 4 Doom, man.
Yeah.
What the hell are you supposed to do?
Malrine is just, like Jenkins said, global.
Yes.
On this hero. It is certainly true. It is such a ridiculous hero right now. He's fun, though. I like watching him.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so this is really awkward. You have a level 3 Marcy and a level 4 sniper. What do?
I mean, yeah, and
like honestly,
your Tiny can't do anything either. If you build stacks, they're gonna steal them. Like it's all up to the Wind Ranger. I feel like in this one right now.
You pretty much need to get a power rune for your Tiny and pray.
Yeah.
You know, at least the last one was regen, so it could be maybe get a haste. That would be nice.
Well, and notably, in the last game that we saw, Falcons kind of ended up in a situation not as dire as this. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't this bad. And they were able to find that clutch kill at the important moment. Now, can Beast Coast do the same thing? It's not looking like it. With just level 3, it's really tough to make that go. If they could get a kill, it would sort of stop the bleeding a little bit, but it just looked like Falcons are playing too far forward and really shutting off any opportunities for him.
The good news for Beast Coast is that Pike's still really farmed, right?
Yeah.
Almost has the Maelstrom done here on the Wind Ranger. It is a whirlwind game here. So, going to be looking for multiple items, trying to catch you in a big team fight. Maybe they can force that to happen for themselves, but you got to imagine that Falcons, I mean, Crit's sitting here with ultis, so
yeah.
A single boundless for Malrine could turn into something.
Amplify damage, jumps away.
Unfortunately, that's not the hero you wanted on. And I mean, Amplify damage isn't even going to do anything for a Tiny anyway. He quite literally just needs a haste or an invis to maybe make a play. But he's level 7. Like, he doesn't even have the levels to make a play.
No, it's really bad. It's quite bad. The game is in a dire spot. And really, it just, I mean, El Misho, he's gone. Although if they make mass TP rotations, maybe they could find a turnaround toss. He didn't get the toss back. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, the one thing here that I think Falcons do need to be careful about is if they put themselves in a position where they, like, basically give an initiation to Beast Coast, they do have some damage that they can throw out there and try and blow people up. Doom now gets level 6. Lumpy, little toss. Creep over to Malrine. Tries to pull the aggro off of the tower, but it will be tier 1 tower going down.
Oh, they're desperately trying to force something here. This is good. They use the Doom to make sure there's no stampede.
All right.
They can at least get a guaranteed core kill. Guaranteed. Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, they'll find it.
Blade Mail finished up here with his 4 bracers.
So much needed, and yeah, you can see Vitaly already queuing up that Midas and wanting to go towards it. Falcons looking for some retribution themselves. They get Pike, there'll be a huge kill.
I don't think so.
He says no. Doesn't think it's going to happen.
Does he get found, though? Ooh, barely get through the gate. I mean, that's huge. If they can get away with these heroes, this is really big. The gank made the move that they needed. They're cutting into the lead. They're still getting farm.
Snaking TP mid. No, Amar! Please, help this guy out, man. He's level 5. They got double wisdom runes and he's still level 5.
That is pretty annoying.
Snaking, you gotta be greedy, dude. Give me some hook shots. I mean, he needs 7. I need a flare here, too. Gotta find some people. Gotta keep the pressure up on this map.
That's,
Oh, this Marcy would be so dead right now.
I mean, they're still in a really, really good state, but you're right. Like, that is probably one of the avenues to try and sort of shut down this game a little bit more.
I mean, they're at the point where it's like hookshot plus kisses, and kills are going to be flowing with the mobility of a Monkey King.
And I think if you get hookshot kisses thrown out, that doesn't stop you from playing aggressive with Falcon's draft. They're still incredibly strong. But like all these little things, even, you know, getting a free wave here, that's level 6 now for Snake King.
And he's just backing up Speeder too.
Yeah. I mean, this is the one thing, right? You look at the kill score, 8-5. It's a 3,000 gold lead. It's very good for them. But if you're not getting kills with this lineup, are you really going to be able to keep accelerating the lead? Oh, nice play there. Using the illusions to body block.
Yeah, that could have been bad. Good escape from Lumpy. Up top.
Stampede. And the cookie goes right over the top, but it will not matter. Kiss is used, Stampede used, got the kills.
There isn't an ops ward here spawning for Lumpy. He knows that Snake King's lurking nearby.
So Malrine back to farming, trying to get into a Maelstrom for himself. Tiny needs to get to that Blink Dagger. would solve a lot of the problems. But I like the decision to just like use the Stampede to ensure that they get that kill. Like anything that you can do to sort of put the screws a little bit more to Beast Coast is going to be really nice.
Yeah, the good news for them is that they're not going to lose their Wisdom Rune at 14 minutes.
There you go.
Nobody's here. Moose grabs it. He's still level 5.
That's really bad.
Wait, after the 14-minute Wisdom?
It's been a rough game, Trent.
I mean, he also has 2 points in the sidekick this game, too, so he also recognizes, like, he can't go for this 2-3 build he did last time. Right. Like, my Wind Ranger needs me. I got to buff up this Whirlwind if we're going to have a chance in the team fight. That's also why Pyke, he's going for this build where he's going for the Maelstrom into BKB as opposed to the like Gleipnir Rush that we've seen some other Wind Rangers do. Yeah. Because he actually wants to use Whirlwind early, which you need the BKB for.
I mean, he still could make the swap if he wanted to, depending. But I have a feeling that, yeah, the BKB will be what he goes for. And how close are we? That's just about 800 gold away for Lumpy to finish off his Blink Dagger. Throws it out, backs away. Mar, 4 bracers and a blade mail. Gotta love those builds.
Yeah, he's chilling.
But yeah, it's very much a wait for this window and try not to lose anything along the way. Snaking, they're going to actually ensure and pop ulti to kill that ward and keep their other ones alive. Moo's farming up some cogs for this trouble too. Rest of the team moving in. Moo's in a world of hurt.
Okay if he dies. This is fine. This smoke is over. Wind Ranger gets away. This is okay. Like this is pretty ideal, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way your support's surviving, so just take it.
Falcons keeping that pressure on and waiting for their items before we start to see any type of, big push for objectives yet. Obviously, the big thing that you could be waiting for would be that 20-minute mark. Like not realizing that there's a ward nearby. In trouble, there's the hook shot connection and is gonna be brought down.
They wouldn't stick around, right? Well, unfortunately they would.
All right, this is Blink's done. Skitter. Are they gonna run into triangle? This move from Beast Coast has to work here.
Okay, he has BKB though. Do they? I mean, he has the Doom too.
They saw him on this ward. He's gonna come and farm this. It's right by a tier 2 tower.
Right.
It's a bold move, but they're gonna go for it. Avalanche toss, but there it is. Stampede and BKB to run away. Snaking, already taking a lot of damage out from Tally. Now the cookie comes out as well. That's Wukong's command down. That fight did not work the way that they wanted it to. It can't even quite get the kill on the clock. So they lose Omisho. They're going to lose another here. Snaking, does he manage to get out of there? It's looking pretty close. And, oh, power shot. Moose.
Oh,
Rain,
nice.
they get him.
Lumpy?
Oh, Lumpy making some plays here.
I think Pyke's out, though. He's not coming back to help.
No, that's going to be the end of the road.
Tries to snipe Snaking, but can't
Please,
find it.
come help me. Matches.
Don't die for
Lumpy,
this.
Lumpy.
Snaking?
Blink. Oh, gets one more hit. Jukes to the side, wants to blink away, and Lumpy gets a little bit out of there.
Why?
Now
Why,
Pyke came in to help. He's going to be punished. Does have another shackle. Not going to matter.
Well, he saved Lumpy.
True.
But not worth, man. You are the carry they need. You can't sacrifice yourself for the Tiny.
And this is now Falcons starting to put the hurt to him.
Nice play by Snaking, though. To lurk around, then go for the hook shot at like 10% HP.
Oh, yeah. He's
King
the same
be
level
gaming.
as the Doom right now.
Okay, well that's impressive. I'll give him that.
We were talking about his level 6 earlier.
Yeah, he was struggling to get there, not so much anymore. Lumpy never ended up leaving.
No.
Doesn't have a TP.
And let's see where he decides to go to. Looks like he's just going to try and grab another wave. Does not have all that much mana, which is a little bit concerning, but nonetheless, we'll keep cutting those waves. Omisho tries to run away from the Razor, and it looks like he will get out of there for the moment.
Is he gonna die?
I mean, his courier is dead.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, Lumpy.
Oh, they let him go.
Amara doesn't want to play this game. Oh, well, now his monkey's here, so yeah, he's just dead.
Dun, 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 dun. Just buying some time. I mean, Courier Dad didn't have a TP. What else can you do?
Space! Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, Booze gets out of there. Nice jump to the right to juke away from it.
Though.
Stampede. Ooh. His friends did not stick around, so yeah, he's dead. 8,000 gold lead now as Beast Coast.
Look at LMG. Okay, we got a plan. We have a game plan.
Just cut the waves.
Cut the waves. Do not play Dota. Play Lane Simulator.
It's fair.
A little PoE action here. PvE, that's the one.
Yeah. So they're gonna 8,000 gold lead now as Beast Coast.
Look at LMG. Okay, we got a plan. We have a game plan.
Just cut the waves.
Cut the waves. Do not play Dota. Play Lane Simulator.
It's fair.
A little PoE action here. PvE, that's the one.
Yeah. So they're gonna grab another wave there towards mid, back away. And for Falcons, you gotta imagine at some point they're gonna start looking towards those objectives, whether it be Roshan or thinking about shutting down the rest of these tier 2 towers. But they will have a Doom with Midas.
Man, mid-tiny in a behind game is a tough time.
Oh, it feels bad. Well, particularly like when you're playing against like Centaur, Razor, you know, these heroes, you're not finding kills that consistently on them. And even, you know, Clock and Snapfire, big strength guys.
I mean, he's level 13 though, and he's definitely got quite a bit of damage.
True.
Snake King though, 1900 HP.
Oh no. Wait a minute. Toss back. Oh, the damage reduction from the Invis rune, I think kept him alive against that.
That's unreal.
Oh my god, so unlucky. That is nuts. And now Lumpy unlucky, gets tossed in.
Okay.
Wait a minute, the initiation that was promised, and then Stampede to run away. That is why that hero is an answer.
That's only a level 11 Doom still, so he's gonna live.
You're doing very well.
Otherwise he'd be dead for sure.
Isn't even afraid. Goes back to farming. What's the equal? What does that mean? This is an all chat. Maybe you just misclicked. Must have been what it was. 21 minutes, Wisdom Rune.
Maybe he means it's gonna be 1-1.
Oh, I
know
see.
they're equal now.
Oh, I like that. That's nice. And assassinate. Nothing afterwards. Full Gleipnir done for the Monkey King. And Beast Coast could be thinking about taking down that old Tormentor, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, 3-point sidekick. I don't think they can actually just do it with 2, though.
No.
Definitely not without Whirlwind.
Well, it's,
right?
They're whirlwinding.
Oh, definitely not when the enemy team's here.
Oh, no. They got him again. They got him again. All right, BKB, run away. Wise decision.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is very much a, you know, Falcons are going to take whatever they want across the map and not giving any objectives up for free. Although, oh yeah, crit. He comes over and takes the wisdom too.
Doing their best here to just nuke these waves.
Dire's bottom tower
Try and push it out. Delay, delay, delay.
And I mean, we have seen some crazy late game scenarios where these tinies start to do some pretty insane amounts of damage. Eyes on that phylactery, maybe eventually an Aghanim Scepter, what have you. It does feel like in this game it's going to need to come off the back of an overextension from Falcons. And, well, this one, not so much an overextension as Moose is dead immediately. Amar also bought a gem, I think I just saw.
Oh, that means it's probably Roche time.
Yeah.
I mean, this Razor's going to have BKB, Manta, Aegis.
It's very strong.
Yep. That's going to be super hard to deal with. And then if they have the gem, they're going to close out the map, get rid of all this vision, make the sieging nice and easy. They're probably going to play super clumped. They have this pipe on the Centaur Warrunner, which just negates the ability for the Tiny to do his thing. And that means we're going to need a push-out play here where he just like jumps and chucks someone into danger. Preferably into a Doom. Maybe he gets bailed out after by El Misho's Force Staff. and they can sort of start the fight in a good position for themselves. But I mean, that's the whole point of the Aegis.
Right.
And they're going to give it to Malrine, actually, because, well, he's definitely going to be an easier target than this Razor, that's for sure. So I like that idea. He can use this Aegis now to just farm into his BKB.
God, they're so farmed. I mean, Crit's thinking about, like, Blink Aghanims, which is really scary.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
They're just going to be chucking NMR.
Nice reaction there from Lumpy. Shield Rune in hand and manages to just get out of there. But yeah, that is really going to be the problem. Up top, Hunting and El Misho, in spite of the early first blood, is feeling very similar to a creep right now. Just dying. Oh no, he even came with him. Poor guy.
Noble effort there.
15,000 gold lead as that tower goes down. Yeah, this moment right now, they've got Phylactery done on Lumpy, so a little bit of extra damage, but it's gonna need to be a pretty isolated target for it to be meaningful. Looks like they're gonna smoke out now. Aurine shows for a moment here. It's hard to find anybody. He does go for a Primal Spring down.
Maybe they get a tree cut. Maybe that's how they get back into this.
It's a possibility.
By then, I guess there'll be a tree grab because there's no quelling.
True. Or Power Shot.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, the big wraparound. El Misho is not there, but they know where all of Falcons is.
All right,
and they do this. They find one right at the start. Onto him, toss back, stomp, done. Is it going to be enough to... Oh, what? That was the longest four-step in the world. Crit gets away like it's nothing. And meanwhile, Bike just has to TP out.
They didn't want to doom him.
Oh my god, he's tipping Lumpy.
Yeah, okay, dude, you crushed him mid.
I mean, it was like last game. I think it's the carryover from that. It's a half a smiley face.
They need the spray.
You know, they say act like you've been here before, but he hasn't, so it's all good to go. He's ready for it. 21,000 gold lead.
Yeah, I think they're good to go wherever they'd like on this map.
That's a Crimson Guard done too.
I mean, Crit's half HP and just farming right next to their base, you know? It's one of those games.
Oh yeah.
Just not concerned. His Aghanims is just about finished, so we can get some cheeky little plays coming out here soon.
Well, and I'm curious with this one too. Like, if we're seeing, you know, them play this defensively, which granted, I think it's a good decision too, because you've got Tiny that can toss back under tier 4 towers. It's very viable that, you know, if you toss, whether it be the Razor or the Monkey King or something, back behind there with the Doom on them, they're going to get brought down. Because there hasn't been that investment in the Link.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean,
the single target damage, that's one problem with Whirlwind, is the single target damage is not great.
Yeah. Hook shot, they find one. Gonna bring him down. Dead. And Beast Coast body blocking each other. But do get away in the end as Lumpy in some trouble. Tiny, nowhere to go, does have a toss at the ready, but going for a walk with Skitter. That shard, dangerous stuff. Another 2 hitting the dust.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They've got a little trio up top here heading towards the Wisdom Rune.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's 30 seconds away here. And now they found Pike.
Stampede. Trying to bring him down. BKB.
Oh, wait, angle.
Oh, they got him. Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. Although, wait for it. Wisdom.
20 seconds.
They're going to get it.
Moose, you got to be quiet.
Can Moose make the move?
Shh.
He's got to dispose. They're pinging right where he is.
The scans.
They're
no.
right on top of him.
All right, Moose. Rest in peace.
Oh, no. Snake King, he decides to come on over. Dun, 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 dun. Moose, run, run. The jetpack, he's coming. He's trying to take down the cogs, but they're so hard to bring down.
Arm the cogs.
Oh, jeez. And they get the kill. They also took down Vitaly on the other side. This is going to be, well, a lot of objective damage done. as they'll take both Wisdom runes. Holy smokes. What a dominant performance here from Falcons in this game, too.
Yeah, they're busting out some of their bread and butter there, that Razor, and other teams not able to be very successful with it, but this was one of the ones that Falcons used a lot throughout the year. Of course, one of their big flex heroes they like to use alongside that Timber Saw, where you never quite know where it's going. And even though you think it's probably going to be safe playing the entire draft, you can never quite be sure. As Disarm Sneaking actually misses here.
Tip him. Come on, help me show.
Yeah, the turn.
Oh, no. All right. Well, maybe he's keeping out of range. They didn't quite find him. Just got a little bit fogged there. So Sniper lives to fight another day.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Abba, toss. Big jump. No, the Boundless. He didn't get it off in time. And now just has to watch as the Tiny's going to be brought down. Run away, El Misho.
I'm still not sure if he's going to live. Oh, wait.
Skitter. They find Moose, though.
Oh, they got El Misho, too. Oh, no.
Oh.
He got found after all that.
Jeez.
Nowhere is safe.
Yeah, I mean, anybody on the map, they just kill all of them.
All right, let me see a gobble up here, Crit. Make use of this thing.
Throw Skitter into Fountain. Let's see it.
He'll be fine.
Honestly. I think, like, Mantas, and he's just going to live.
Just chuck an illusion up there. Do some scouting.
Trying to see what's happening. Top side being also pressured by Amar on the Centaur. God, it's such a good answer to, like, Maureen being there. If Tiny goes for an Avatos combo, he can just interrupt it with the Boundless. Now we just... What even are we watching? It's 4 Razor illusions. Just pushing a Rax.
Standard stuff.
They can't do anything. All right, they got him. So they keep their Rax alive. And Falcons playing the safest game of Dota that I've seen in a while.
Close to the 1,000 gold per minute lead here.
I mean, to be fair, you know, at the panel they were talking about this. Crit's been here before against SA teams. Don't want to make the same mistake again. Jump. Oh, no. Oh. They got him! The double! Wait a minute. Trying to get him out of there. And now the Gleipnir no longer playing it safe. They're playing to go crazy. And guess what? Crazy can still be safe because right now they are way too far ahead. They're going for the tier 4 towers, just immediately trying to take them down, planting their flags. The Blink Dagger is done, but that is going to be the throne exposed. And are they going back now?
That's a flashy Snapfire Egg reveal, I gotta say. Well, not reveal, but you know, first real use we've seen.
Amar says, guys, I don't want to leave. We're taking the throne. I'm going to take it one axe swipe at a time. So they set their sights onto it. They did reset the glyph by taking that melee Rax. Moose observing. Observing what's going on.
Whirlwind of all time.
How much can they get done? The Ancient exposed. Beast Coast pulls him back in. Amar is there. They have the jump in from Snaking, trying to dodge for the moment. Skitter gonna get the link up, take down that Doom. Lumpy tossing back into Fountain. Snaking, he's still gonna live though. And now, eyes on the prize. They take down the Ancient. We're going to a game 3.
Yeah, they made him work for it. You take our Aegis. We're not calling it quite yet.